Okay, so this is the second day. We're going to still talk about direct variation. We should know by now that direct variation is a type of linear equation whose y-intercept is the origin, so 0. And if you take a y-coordinate and divide it by the x-coordinate, you'll get the constant of variation, and that will equal the slope. So a direct variation, also known as a proportional relationship, can be written as y varies directly with x. Since a direct variation has a constant of variance, which is often the variable k is often used to represent that is equal to slope m, and a y-intercept equal to 0. So because we know that, it allows us to, like, if that's known in the relationship, we only need one ordered pair from the relationship to help us find a missing coordinate from another coordinate pair, or to write the equation. So that's what we're going to do today. So example, y varies directly as x. Given y equals 6, when y equals -2, write the equation. So we know just 6 divided by 2 would be -3, right? So our k, or our m, is 6 divided by -2, which is equal to -3. And our equation, therefore, get it down a little bit, by equals -3x. And then, of course, we know the y-intercept is 0, and we're not going to put plus 0, because when you add 0 to anything, it doesn't change anything. So find y when x equals 3. So we know that y equals -3x. So if we fill that in, they're asking us to find x. We know y is 12. And we know the m, or the constant of variance, is -3. Oh, find y when x equals 3. So over here, we're going to go back here. Messed up just a little bit. So find y when x equals 3. So we know y, that's what we're looking for. It's equal to -3. And we know the x is 3. So we just multiply it, and we'd have y equals -9. So in other words, we know the equation for y equals -3x. If we know that if we want to find the value of the y-coordinate, knowing the x-coordinate is 3, we substitute that information into the equation, y equals -3 times 3, and we're going to get y equals 9. So 3 and -9 together would be a coordinate point on this direct variation. Over here, we're going to find x and y equals 12. So we put 12 where the y was, right? Y equals where the y was. And we're finding x, so we have an x here, and we know our slope, or our constant of variance, is -3. So we know 12. In order to get x by itself, then what do? We're going to divide by -3 on both sides. And 12 divided by -3 would be -4. So over here, we now know that when y is 12, x is -4. So another coordinate point on this direct variation is -4, 12. Okay, so what you need to do today, we're giving you a point that's on a direct variation, and you need to determine the equation that goes with it. I'm going to go back out so you can see down at the bottom we have equations here. So you need to match them with their coordinate point. Once you've done that, you need to find the missing coordinate for that direct variation. So here they've given you a y of 3. What must the x be if it's from this direct variation? And that is our practice for today.